how's it going? Today I'm gonna show you how to make one of these. It is a drinking glass cover, and I'll show you. This is my tea glass. It's got tea. I think I'll take a sip. And I made this based on a YouTube video I saw on Karen Cavitt's channel. I'll link it. I'll put a link in the description to the video, and then maybe also to her channel. She does a lot of little hacky type of crafts or duct tape crafts and things like that, but other things. She's a graphic designer, I think, if I'm not mistaken. That's her job. So anyway, this normally goes here. What I noticed here with this one, when I keep this lid on the tea glass, it makes the tea smell funny, and you know, smell and taste are so closely related that I think it also tastes funny, and I think it has something to do with the fact that this is duct taped. This is the duct tape band all the way around. This whole lid, inside and out, duct taped. So I'm thinking I need to make one that will fit on here and not create that smell, that strange smell. It should smell like tea with some juice in it. So this one I made this sometime in 2017, and it comes from, I made it out of one of these dividers by somebody, Avery. What is that on there? Avery. And I just did, I just traced. I'm trying to remember what did I use to trace it. I've done a couple of bending. I have no idea what kind of circle I used. Not a clue. Maybe this this lid. Hey, I wonder if I did use that lid. I don't think I did. Anyway, let's get started. Let me get started since you're just watching. Okay, I'm going to use this ultra fine dry erase marker. And before I do, that's not very ultra fine, Tammy. Because I want to see if I add it on there, will I be able to... No. Will I be able to erase it? Not really. How about the other side? Maybe I should use a tissue instead of... That worked. How come that worked? That was weird. Surface is different on this side? Okay, so I'll use this side. Okay. I could try and use a pencil. Do I have a pencil here? I could use a pen. I do have a pencil. Got these little Dalmatian doggies on it. Oh yeah. Can I erase it? Yeah, I can probably erase it. Okay, so I'm going to trace this one. Right. And I'm going to do my best to trace this one. I'm actually going to make another one. So I'm going to try and do 2, and a total of 3, one bigger one. I might not need to do this bigger one here, but we'll make it anyway. Who knows, maybe I can take it to work with me and put it on giant drink glasses or something. And I really don't stop at the local Whataburger to get, you know, the giant drinks. I usually drink my water, which has its own, in its own bottle. Okay, I was gonna maybe that might be for something else, but I am actually going to use the Fiskars amplified scissors, and okay, so I want to do this one. That's very close. Maybe I'll start with that right there. I can't see it. Also, I want to stay in camera, in viewing area. I should use I got a brand new rotary cutter. I should try that on here. Yay. It does cut plastic. I can see, oh, I was like, what is that? Is that a hair? No, it's part of the plastic coming through on the other side of this frosted. Okay. Okay, it's not perfect. Am I going to try and make it perfect? Maybe. It's not perfect, but it will do. And it'll be the same size as this one. Right? I'm gonna do a bit in there. Hey, maybe all I need to do is just that. Now, how am I gonna get that out? Maybe, I wonder if that would work on here. Uh-oh, I just saw my problem. Oh, I need another sheet. I just realized what I did wrong. What did I do wrong? Anybody know? This one, the bigger one here, is cut. Oh yeah. I mean, I could make it. I could make this one with this one. But this one is cut or traced bigger. And it's traced bigger for a reason, because I'm going to put little slits there, little cuts, and then fold it down like that, right? But this, I was not thinking, I should say. This would, if I tried to do that with here, it'd be way too small. So what I could do is I could take, not on this one. I do have other sheets like this, but I could take a plastic trim about that size. What is that? A little, maybe 3/4 of an inch. No, I think it is 3/4. About 3/4 of an inch high. And I could make the band so that it comes around, but it's very... Okay, so I went and I got the 8-tab insertable style edge plastic dividers that I bought a few weeks ago, and I've already used one of them. These little things can be taken off with some little bit of pulling, and off they come, you know, if you want. So why did I do that? I don't know. I guess I'll be using that one. Okay, so what I did also while I was off camera, or would that be off recording, is I cut this one. I trimmed it so that it was the same size as this one, you know. And then I did this and realized I should be cutting 2 more like this, because that is perfect. You know, I can do the cuts like that, and I actually might want to do a light circle, inner circle here. Yeah, very light. Very light. Can you see that? I don't know. Can you see that? Can you see how light that? I don't know if you can see it. maybe on the side view. It's very light. So, this one, I'll trim this one later, but obviously I don't need it. I can use it as a circle template. Okay, so this one, I need 2 more. I'm gonna make it a little darker so I can try and see it. Right when I cut it. Oh, awesome. Uh-oh. That's what I get. So you get for not keeping a firm hand down on that. Okay. That works. It looks a little bit on the... Yeah. Do I have an eraser? Do I have an eraser? Do I ever? Is it... Will it work? Yes, it works. Okay. There's some double line going on here. That's driving me crazy. Am I a perfectionist? No, I'm not really. For some things, yes. I teach writing, reading and writing, combination reading and writing classes, and I'm kind of persnickety and picky on grammar stuff when my students write their essays. But yeah, it's par for the course because I teach those classes, so. Okay. But in other parts, like if you have the chance, some of my subscribers are my students, and if they visit my office, they're gonna say, "You're not that picky." Not picky as far as cleaning my office goes. The part that goes to... Okay. The part where I end my scissors seems to have a pointier spot. I don't know if anybody else experiences that. Yeah, I'm going to take this one and make sure it's kind of centered and do a light circle. And the one I used, here's the one I used. Okay, it's there. It's still there. I was thinking that maybe I would have smeared it off or something with my fingers. Okay. So that is what we have. Pencil there. Okay. So that center circle, I should say, is my stop point for when I cut. Now, so I just want to go not that far in and make little cuts. So I can bend it in. The thing is, I need to be visible in the camera. Oh yeah, okay. And close to see that very light line. So, making that one, I want to fold these in. And see if I did this right. Right? Instead of cutting them all at once. Type of deal. So this is what I have this way. Now I could close this up. Is this working? Hey, that works, right? I would close it this way. So I think for the purpose of this video, since they're all the same that I'm making, I'm just going to make, like, mess around with this one, and then I'll just do those off camera. Okay, so how do I want to put these together? Because I don't want to add tape to them. I could cover it with duct tape, but I don't want to cover it with duct tape. What I was thinking about doing was using the glue gun with this and kind of just putting it together that way. Man, that's something. Did I consider it in more detail? So what happens if you can't find your bone folders? You think clean, but I can't clean it, and you're doing a video, and you're in the middle of doing a video. If you don't have bone folders, you don't want to spend the money on bone folders, the handle of a pair of scissors or the handle of a metal knife, something that has a little weight to it, would suffice as far as securing or making creases in paper. Like if sometimes bone folders are used to make the fold on a cardstock or something like that a little more secure, a little better, you know, better pressed. Man, look at that. Look how well that did that. I missed a couple or something. It's just the handle. And it would work with a regular pair, like a metal pair of scissors. You don't have these fancy ones that have that fancy plastic. Look at that. That's awesome. So that looks way better, right, than this one. This one I just folded out too, of course. Okay, so this one is a little bit wider, right? This is my, what is this? the first one. It's called something. I have, my jargonitis is showing. Okay. So, what I want to do is, in order to plug in the SureBinder, I need glue sticks. Damn me. Just a minute. So, I've got to go get glue sticks. Hey, maybe I'll find my bone folder. Just a minute. Aha! So, did you hear the aha? My bone folders. Okay. Oh, yeah, it's not gonna work. Nope, nope, nope. Okay. This is my box of glue sticks. In this fancy box, fancy cardboard box. Courtesy of Schwann's. I could do it. I could do the color version. These are mini. Okay, I have don't want to run out of glue sticks. And I just want you to know there are more. Because I have ordered like a big old box of the long sticks. And I think these, only I think even longer. So you can cut them, I can cut them in half if I want to. I don't know how many I'll need. I'm just gonna put the box on the floor for safekeeping. My cat is a-stirring. I hope he's not planning to come over here. Once again, gotta get that craft room up and running. Okay, another thing I need is this one. I've been using this as my stand for my glue gun. Does this have, oh, it does it? Oh yeah, it does. Has an on-off switch. I want to, before I turn it on. I'm not sure how long it takes. So let me see. Is it hot yet? Ooh. Do you see the... Yes. Yes, it is hot. It has a bit of a smell to it. Is that leaking? I hope you're not leaking. Is this a review for Surebonder? Sure. You should not be leaking. Why would you be leaking? It's art. See? Okay. You should not be leaking. What do I want to do? I want to make sure that I'm going to add, I hope it's not like a super, well, I can feel the heat coming off of it, so that can't be good. Okay, so let's try this one. You'd think I was nervous. I'm not nervous. It would be nice if it would stick. Really? You're not going to stick? No. No, that can't be right. That would not be the gun, ow, per se. That would be the glue if it doesn't stick to that. I would be amazed if that didn't stick. This is not going to be a pretty... I just want you to know that... Can you see? Where is it? Oh. It's not going to be a pretty glue job there, as you can see. Oh, it's got little strings. You can see it. I think I can see it better on the side there. Side view camera. Okay, so let me try this. Let me try this part. Can I do that? Or will it? I don't know how well that's going to work because hot! I need a thing. You know, a thing, right? You're probably thinking, what are you talking about? I need a glue finger gloves for, I know they make them too, like thimbles. I need a thimble. I could probably make one. It has to probably be made out of silicone, right? Okay, I'm going to Really? Very stringy. Okay, does the quality of the glue stick, does the stringiness or lack of stringiness depend on the quality of the glue stick? I would think it would, right? Easily removable also is what I'm thinking. Also, I think if there are any kind of holes in here after I've glued, I think what I'm going to do is add like a little touch of glue. See, there's like a little tiny gap right there. And kind of hard to see. I'm going to do that. Maybe I could do it like this. I also have to make sure that I'm not going too far in. What do I have here? A few more left. And a good way to check. And a good way to get string in my tea. I keep thinking, is that a crack? But no, it's a glue gun string. A glue string, not a glue gun string. Oh! So that works. Yeah. So I just want to make sure, just imagine, you know, I mean, it is pliable. The plastic is pliable. Oh, it's because I don't have the, never mind. Well, I had that up because it still stands. It still stands on its own there. Where am I? That's good. It's good that it still stands. Okay, so I want to, I know I'm a little out of range there, but I'm just bending the plastic pieces in. Okay, let me see if that made a difference. Oh, actually that did make a difference. It fits a little better, a little bit. I don't want it to be, you know, like it's airtight or something, because I think that also would alter. Okay, so there, I see. I think this has something to do with, like, the little gap here. See, that's what I did there. Like, maybe I can do you know, when these are dry, it doesn't take long for them to dry. Alright, I'm not really crazy about the string. Okay, so what I was thinking of was maybe putting, it looks terrible right now as you see it, but I want to cover the outside and the outer area here. Outside, outer area is with what? Oh, with first with gesso and then with acrylic paint. Maybe slap a stenciled picture on there somewhere. I'm still working on stencils as far as like how they look. Okay, so should I, back to the question, should I take for each line here? Let's see if I can get, it doesn't really focus, I'm thinking. But should I just take like glue, hot melt glue there, hot glue, and just put it there on each of those lines so I have a nice even, that would also make it a little more secure. And also here at the top where I just did the dots, I was wondering if I could sand it maybe a little bit. Sandy. Sandpaper. Even in the X-Acto knife. Also, no, I don't know. I'm not really worried about scratching the surface of the plastic container, and that's because I'm going to put gesso on it and then put acrylic paint. So, yeah, it's not really... Not really. Look, there's an opening. Uh-oh. See, now, look at that. This thing leaks. I don't know if it would leak. Nope. Surebonder glue gun leaks. Surebonder. Look at that. Well, you probably can't see it from here. But the side view can see. The side view shows drip. Drip. Wow, that is pathetic. Surebonder, what the heck? Okay. Okay, that's what I'm gonna try that. Look at that mess. That's terrible. Yay! Also, I'm gonna turn this off. Okay, so I'm gonna look this way, up close and personal. And check the inside, make sure everything's okay. Now, if I were to use, imagine how cool that would look if I would have used colored glue sticks. Okay, so that's, yay! Okay, it looks, you're thinking, but that's lopsided. Why is that moving so much? But you know, I'm not going to worry about it because it's going to serve its purpose. It is already serving its purpose. I'm not selling these. I'm making it for my own use. And if you want to go ahead and give it a whirl, you know, then get this type of plastic frosted. And you don't even have to decorate it. You can just... I'm planning to decorate it, but you can just make it like that. Or if you want to put tape around the edges or something on the outside there, you can do that. There are a wealth... That's wrong. There are myriad ways to decorate something like this. Blue says hi. Okay, so I'm gonna put this video up as after I edit it, and then I'm gonna do a separate video of decorating it because I'm pretty sure this is long. I have been talking, oh yeah, a while. So I've been doing this crap for a while, even after like shutting it off and you know, the looking for the glue sticks and everything. I really had no idea. I wouldn't have wasted that much time if I had already in mind, hey, let's do the glue stick ones. I want to do gesso and then acrylic paint, maybe try out the acrylic paint markers, and then see if I can throw a stencil, do a stenciled item on there. What are you doing, Blue? I love how he talks to me. He answers my question. Then what are you going to do? Don't do it. No. Thank you. So, like with that in mind, when I cut this one, and should I try it with colored glues, hot glue, and see how that looks? Like maybe I can either do like different colors. No, I can't do that. Would take way too long. Or I can do all one color here, or something like that, and then decorate this. You know, the whole thing can be covered, except for the inside. I don't want to do the inside. The whole thing can be covered with colored glue. Not this one, but this one. And then with this one, I might decorate it a different way. So, do you want to see videos where I do that? I'll try and keep it short. I promise. I will be doing a lot of editing, cutting out and all that jazz. And so I'm going to do it from this one. I'm not going to show it on the side view. We'll see. I'll see what I decide to do in Camtasia. I have a suggestion for a type of day you might want to have. Have an uplifting day.